channel. This weekend we are just going to be doing some hobby bits really. So Baz is working on his predator blades. I'm tweaking a sculpture I did a while ago. I've got a bargain from Morrison's, so I'm going to tweak that. But as you can hear, everyone's doing DIY. So, and we keep getting sun, and then we keep getting grey clouds, so it might rain, who knows. But we have a little sunbathing princess. So she likes to sit there and just keep an eye on things. And then this mat here, that's a scrap mat. I had to buy that because she just loves rubbing herself on it. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and press the notification bell for updates and when we go live and all that lot. But today I'm going to be watching Exorcist. So we're going to get on with this and come with us.
Hello, guess what I'm doing? Gonna have some new blades for the predator costume.
Yeah.
Because I need thicker wood because the others keep breaking. So we're doing these, but I've got some fine details that I'm going to need to have to cut out later on the other little saw. But it won't be that thick.
No, you're right, it won't be that thick.
So right now I'm just getting rid of all the big parts of wood that I don't need, so I can work on just fine cutting in and things like that on the little parts. Should be alright. Should be. It's just a pain right now because I'm trying to work off here, but it's not working right. I could do with some sort of bench or something. The blades that I was cutting was of the thick wood, but it just started crumbling, so it wasn't nice. So I've cut some others. This. Blades. So all I'm going to do is sand the edges, make them look like blades, then plasti dip it, which basically it'll give it a rubberized coating, and then you spray it silver and it makes it awesome.
So I don't know if you remember, you might not have seen it, but I've done a vlog making this. Since I made it, I've added a fence at the back, all this shrubbery, and he did used to have this light, which I got for bargain. It was about 89 cents in Michael's or something, but it was battery packed, so I had this wire. So he actually has got a wire going through him and like out of the back. But I've recently got this light and it's just battery powered. So it's got no wire, but it just gives a better effect. It lights up better at night, obviously. But to get that on, I've had to break his hand. So as you can see, I've got it back together, but I might put some UV resin on just to secure it even more. Then I'm going to give it a bit of coat of acrylic, and then I might, this here is all loose, I might just spray that with a bit of glue. So that is on today's agenda. Oh, also this. So I got this from Morrison's, absolute bargain. There you go. So it was £8 down to £1.60. It does work, it all lights up. It did have this wire on, or one of these, but it didn't work. So I usually keep these because you never know when they come in handy. So rather than have it on all the time, you can just press that and away it goes. So we've got that. But I like to keep these on because if you see up there, she's still got hers. This guy up here, he's still got his, but it doesn't work all the time. I don't think he likes the cold. So this guy wasn't working, but I did the old roll the batteries. You get another 2 weeks out of them. So of him, sorry about all the mess. I'm still trying to sort through things. But then we have this little lady. So yes, that's why I like these, because you can just click them once, then you're done. But it looks so cheap. So I'm going to tweak it so it should look a little bit better, hopefully. Who knows? So there we are. And then also what I'm on with is my Christmas ornaments. So I'm doing horror themed ones. So I bet you can guess who that one is. And then I'm doing some others, but I'm not going to let you know who. But for now, we'll get on with these. So what I've got here is a mixture of water, PVA glue. And what I'm going to do is stop the copyright music from The Exorcist. Don't want a copyright strike. Okay, so and I'm just going to drip it on here, and it just, when this will dry clear, and it'll just secure all my that was not me. It dribbles over. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some resin on here, and then I use this. It's just a nail thing for your false nails, which I do not do. Turn that on and it sets the resin within 5-6 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry's won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun?
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've sanded his face, and then I've just thought I'm going to give him some proper hair. but my battery's gonna die soon, so I might have to do a before and after. So yeah, let's give the old guy some hair.
Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart. It needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? Is
Camera's died, so I'm now on my camera phone. So here's his hair. Obviously he's gonna have a little haircut. So here is a before. Ta-da! Now he has hair. Pretty cute. So I've taken this off as well. Snap. And I had this jug thing. So I've cut the base off using the saw. And what I'm going to do, stick that on there. But I'm going to paint it grey. I think it'll look alright.
never mind my dumb heart. It needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? Is busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished to stay, but they're done. Red eyes while he's shy. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart.
Here's just an update on the vase that I replaced. Very impressed with how it's turned out. So it looks pretty cool. But I just wanted to show you what I actually use. So a lot of this is just like moss decoration. And I think it comes under reindeer moss as well. And then I use a bit of a Spanish moss. You see this on the trees, especially in Florida. So I got that from the dollar store, so cheap. So it's coming along. So now I'm just going to paint his hand, a bit of his face, and then he will be done. Loving how he's turning out. Loving it.
It needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
So here he is. There's little tweaks and stuff. The glue is still drying at the bottom, but it's getting there. So I'll show you a picture of him later with all that lit up. Impressed with how it's come out, and I love his hair. So now we're going to start on this lantern. So I've just started taping the bottom. So I'm going to tape all that off and then give it a spray. And then we're going to age it. Looking forward to doing this. So there is the first coat. It's like a copper thing. I can't show you me actually doing it because I haven't got a stand for my phone, because that is out of battery. So there is the first one. So I've just given it a bit of a brush with a matte black paint. So let's take the tape off, put the handle back on, see what it looks like. So there it is, all finished. I do like the finish that it's got now, but before I do like this finish, the previous one. It's not bad, £1.60, liquor paint, jobs are good.
So we're now home and we've just had a tea and we're about to watch In Search of Darkness Part 2.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Part 1 on, what's it called, Shudder?
Shudder.
Yeah, we've seen Part 1 on Shudder and really enjoyed it. It's basically it's a documentary about horror films.
But we couldn't get Part 2 to load, could we?
No, it wouldn't load on Shudder.
Not on the telly, but it would on the phones.
Yeah.
So a good friend has lent us the DVD or Blu-ray.
Thank you, good friend.
Thank you, John. And his name is actually in the credits, so we're gonna have to watch the end of the credits
all the way to the end
to see his name.
The amount of horror movies that came out in the 80s was enormous.
The output was insane worldwide.
Horror films really did open the floodgates.
Horror, splatter, gore. Great grand guignol.
So there he is with his new little lantern. Love the way he turned out. Absolutely love it. And you look, ooh. Yeah, it's come out really, really well. Really impressed. And I'm so glad as well that I've done him some new hair. And I just love the way that turned out. So yeah, impressed. Impressed. So it is now Sunday and fell asleep last night on the sofa watching that documentary, but it is very good, highly recommend it. So today I have two projects. Baz is sorting his fishing gear out and I'll show you what I got this wood from St Peter's Church when one of the big trees fell. So what I want to do is slice that and then put on it where it's from, and then I might give them to the church shop so they can make some money for the church. And then the next one, I've got this mount and I need to make it dirty green and red, because my Nightmare on Elm Street picture it's just full of signatures. There's place for one more, which will be Heather Langdon Camp, but I'm going to get the other ones to autograph this mount, but I want to make it like Freddy's jumper first. So that's another job, because when we knit, the picture is actually this big, but I didn't think I would get as many autographs on it as I did. So now I've got to think outside the box, so I'm going to get the mount signed, but I need to work on it first. But first, let's go and cut some wood. So here's my little saw. My safety tips are, if you've got anything dangling, like your little strings from your hoodie like me, you tuck them in. I don't wear gloves because I don't want them to get caught if anything ever happened, because to me that would be like theme park Baz, going up a ladder in flip-flops. So never ever let your guard down on anything like this, because in a blink of an eye you could lose your digits. So these are the ones that I've done. I'm not doing any more because these won't fit in the other, well, they will fit in the other saw, but it's a bit old and knackered and I ain't risking my hands for it. So that's what we've done. So we'll clean them up. And yeah, at least there's quite a few there, isn't there? So, you know.
Right guys, so we've just been to Heysham in the graveyard and that. We met a really interesting guy there. He's called Lee. Totally awesome. The guy's homeless, but we were talking to him for hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
a couple of hours.
we walked past him and he says, can I ask you advice? He had an army jacket on. We're not going to give his full name.
No.
But he had an army jacket on and what have you, bottle of White Lightning.
Yeah.
People would judge him.
Yeah.
Because that's the world we're in. But yeah, we talked to him for ages.
Yeah, really good guy.
Yeah.
The stuff he's been through and that, it's like wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
what
able
he
to
was telling
cope
us was, it's sad, wasn't it, really, as well, what he's had to go through with that being in the army and in his life.
But you know, the guy's living his best life, well, best as he can, and I say kudos to him.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, we thought we'd let you know, and yeah,
it's mainly as well,
serious respect to him.
It doesn't cost anything to listen to someone.
No.
And sometimes that's all he wanted to do, was just to have a talk,
have a chat, and
have a laugh.
Yeah, and he made us laugh, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's like but his philosophy is, if he can make one person smile a day, he's done his job. And I think that's a good philosophy, and we all need to be a bit like that. So,
but it was really nice. So it's just a case of, if you can help someone, help them.
Yeah.
You don't always have to give money. All he wants to do is someone to listen to him, have a laugh.
Yeah.
So now if we see him in the future, we'll
say hello to him and that, and have a chat with him. Yeah.
So Baz has gone inside now, and I am going to start my Nightmare on Elm Street mount. Do I look nice? Pout. Yeah, here it is. You can put me in a little frame. Ooh, to look like I'm on telly. And today's weather will be rain, rain and rain. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with that. But yeah, like we said before, I'll go back to that. It's so important not to judge a book by its cover, because some people would have looked at Lee like, homeless, don't get near him. But I tell you what, he was absolutely lovely. I really hope we see him again. So if you see anyone that, you know, wants to talk, just sit and listen. Doesn't cost you anything. And just, you know, because the world is a crap place right now as it is. So yeah, if you can help someone by listening, do it and make the world a nicer place. So what I'm doing today, well, what I'm watching today in my shed is the Muppets Haunted Mansion. I absolutely love this. So I've had to put it on my phone because obviously I can't get it on my telly. So yeah, so while I do my Nightmare on Elm Street, I should be watching that. So stay with me.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive.
So here it is. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. Looks a lot better than it does on the camera. So we'll try it with the picture in it. Just spin that way, see if the light picks it. Oh, tell you what, I'll put it against there. See, I like the way that turned out. And I've got the green pretty much bob on. So there we go. Cool. So what I've got now is the wood slices from before. And I'm just going to put some hooks in them. And then get some vinyl. Put the vinyl on, varnish them, see what they look like, and if anyone's interested in any, and then when I can go to the church. So here is the mount with the picture, looking pretty cool. Turned out better than what I thought it would. So the cast can sign the mount for me. I'm paying them to do it. So yeah, they're going to. So there we go. Beautiful. So just put it in the frame and it looks pretty bloody cool if I do say so myself. Impressed. So we'll go and hang it on the wall. Let's have a look. There it is. Love it. It actually looks really, really good. I'm so glad I've done it. Love it.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me.
So here they all are, all finished, varnished, got the ribbons on, and we've had a power washer for most of the day in the background. Oh well, work around it, work around it. So there they are. So if anyone's interested in having one of these, this wood is actually from St Peter's Church. It was from a tree that was blown down in the storms. There's a vlog on it of me going to collect it with Cookie. So yeah, so let me know. You can direct message us on Instagram, and you know, I want to try and I'm going to do some more and then give them to the church to sell as well. Get some money for the church. But I'm proud of how they've turned out. So thanks for watching. This has just been a random weekend as per, but we are doing something very good in a couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell for any upcoming vlogs or when we go live. And yeah, thanks for watching. So we'll see you all in the next vlog. Bye.
Don't know